All right, guys, we are in a new unit, World Achievements. We're going to look at achievements from all around the medieval world and see how they impacted us today. Today, we're really going to get a bit of an intro and then talk about Rome's achievements or some of Rome's achievements. So let's get started. Your vocabulary, there's a lot of vocabulary, but some of it's review. So our vocabulary is aqueduct, architect, Roman roads, aqueduct, architecture, Roman roads, republic, mosaic, Pax Romana, concrete, and Justinian code. We've already talked about the Justinian code, Pax Romana, republic. I believe we even talked about Roman roads already, so that's why there's so many. Some stuff we've already gone over. Your objective for today is, in this lesson, you will analyze several Roman achievements. You will then decide which achievement that you think was most impactful on our lives today. Here's your instructions. Please read through, watch, and do all of the activities on this lesson. So in this slideshow, there's a bunch of stuff for you to do. Get that done. When you're done with this lesson, return to Google Classroom and choose from the menu items. I want you to watch this video first, and then I want you to think, what does achievement mean? And why do they matter? You're going to answer that question after you watch the video. Now that you've watched that video, here it is again. If you really need it, I want to know which one of the achievements in this video do you think is the most important world achievement is, according to this video. It could be something else, though, because I just want you to tell me, what do you think the most important world achievement is? It could be the invention of the light bulb. It could be the invention of the airplane. Could be all sorts of stuff. If you want to include stuff in the video, that's great. If you don't, if you want to do it on your own, do it on your own. Now let's look at some Roman achievements. Aqueducts. First of all, an aqueduct is a man-made structure that brings water from one place to another. The Romans built aqueducts to bring water from the mountains to the city. Here in California, we have an aqueduct. Most of Southern California wouldn't exist if we didn't bring water from Northern California to Southern California. So in your own words, can you describe what an aqueduct does and why they are so important? All right, architecture. The Romans were masterful with their architecture. You can still see some of the examples today. In a later lesson, we will see how some of these structures and architectural techniques stood the test of time. This picture actually is a current picture of the Roman Colosseum. It's a wonder, and it used columns and arches in its design. They also used concrete. Concrete was developed by the Romans. It is a mixture of broken stone or gravel, sand, cement, and water. You probably walk on concrete every single day when you leave your house. Some architectural things that they used for strength and how they looked were things like columns, arches, domes, and you can see the examples here in the slide. There's a lot of influence of this Roman architecture in the world today. There's a picture of the U.S. Capitol building. I want you to circle some examples of Roman columns, domes, or arches that are used in that building. I can see a bunch right now. Artwork. The Romans were lovers of art, and they were pretty good at it. They made amazing sculptures as well as very decorative mosaics. Mosaics are pieces of artwork that are made up of small tiles or pieces of glass. They're put together kind of like a puzzle. The small tiles or pieces of glass make up a larger image. See the image to the left for an example. This is an easy one, hopefully. When you are doing your Pear Deck slide, which of these is an example of a mosaic? All right, government and laws. The Byzantine Emperor Justinian created a set of laws that he wrote down in a series of books he called the Justinian Code. There are 4 books in total. The Justinian Code was an inspiration to European civilizations that followed. Earlier than the Justinian Code, at one point, the Roman Empire, or the Roman people, were in a kingdom, and they were ruled by King Tarquin the Harsh. Well, the people were sick of King Tarquin the Harsh, so they overthrew him in set up a republic. A republic is a type of democracy where the people vote for representatives. These representatives served in the Roman Senate. The United States government partially is patterned after the Roman Empire. Answer the following questions, please. At one point, Rome was a republic. What is a republic, and what other country uses a republic? And then the second one, Justinian developed a code of law. Name the Justinian Code. Is it important to have a code of law? Why or why not? Pax Romana. During the rule of Emperor Augustus Caesar, the Roman Empire experienced something called Pax Romana. Pax Romana was when Rome was at its height. During this time of Pax Romana, the Roman Empire grew by leaps and bounds. Not only did the empire contain most of the land in Europe, part of the Middle East, and much of North Africa, it made many advancements in technology and culture. Check out some of them below. They made more than 50,000 miles of roads built to connect the empire. Women's rights expanded. Still, they weren't citizens, but they could own property, inherit, and they could get a job. Free medical help for the poor. Their empire built large theaters for free entertainment, and there were free sporting events, athletics, chariot races, gladiators, all sorts of cool stuff. I want you to underline, and I added a couple more on this slide, I want you to underline 3 achievements that you think were the most important achievements of Pax Romana. Finally, I want to know what you think. We've talked about a bunch of different achievements in the slideshow. You can go back and check some of them out. But of all the Roman Empire's achievements, which do you think was the most impactful on our world today? Think about it. Was it a republic? Was it aqueducts? Was it a code of laws? Architectural techniques? Mosaics? Roads? What was it? You decide. You must include, however, a claim, 3 reasons, and evidence to support your reasons. Well, that's it. When you're done writing your answer for this, go back and choose 3 menu items to complete.